77 to 88. A legend to you, Kenny Dalglish.
Enter King Kenny from Celtic.
You've more or less taken over from Kevin Keegan. How do you feel about that?
Well, Kevin Keegan's been at Liverpool, he's done a great job for Liverpool. Liverpool were great for Kevin Keegan, but he's gone now. So I'll just go out and try my best. And I'm not trying to take over from Kevin Keegan, I'm just trying to be my own man.
His first league game was against Middlesbrough, up in Middlesbrough, which, you know, it's not the best of places. It's very cold even in the summer. And Kenny came on the pitch, of course, everybody's eyes is on him. And then he scored after 6 minutes. And staring at Peter Jones and said, well, you know, that's got to be the first of many. And Liverpool fans will, you know, if Kenny Dalglish and the rest of the team go on, they'll win everything. Oh, of course, which they did.
Within minutes today, Liverpool's latest and most expensive signing, Kenny Dalglish, was winning the ball, recovering quickly and racing into space, even if on this occasion Steve Highway chose to go through alone. Highway was on his very best form today. So was Kenny Dalglish.
He's got 2 left of him. But didn't take it with him. And Smith leading the charge. Kennedy. Dalglish. Oh, that's nice! That's lovely! Piece of impudence. Kenny Dalglish. His 5th league goal of the season. Hansen to McDermott. Hansen again. It's a good ball for Dalglish. He's got a second chance because Harris's clearance was a bad one, and he's curled it in! Kenny Dalglish, much too good a player to be given a second chance. Harris's header was a weak one, and Dalglish measured that curler to the inch. 1 minute and 3/4 gone.
Good ball. Terry McDermott streaking in. McDermott floating it through, and Whitworth clearing from the empty goalmouth. Back come Liverpool. It was not offside. The Leicester defence stood still, and it's Kenny Dalglish who makes it 3-0 for Liverpool. It must have been very, very close, but Kenny Dalglish comes back. 3-0, 81 minutes of play gone.
Case to take the corner. And just Hughes back on the halfway line. Everybody else forward as the ball comes over. Nodded in by Thompson. Johnson there. Great save. But Dalglish has scored. Well, it's pot shots now as Case takes the corner. Thompson soars well. There's a fine effort on the turn here from Fairclough. Superb save. But it doesn't help Cargus as Dalglish rams in the rebound.
Hansen in there too. Phil Thompson with that header. And Dalglish has made it 4-2. Well, is there yet a chance for Liverpool as that corner from Highway came floating in. The big men got up, nodded it on its way. And Dalglish was there to give that clip just over the line.
Mistake by Tony, and he's put Dalglish through for Liverpool. Beautifully taken. Dalglish scores his 21st goal of the season for Liverpool.
He'll hit that long for Johnson. Case. And Dalglish is in the clear. And Dalglish slots in a super little goal. Oh, so easy. Less than 4 minutes played. 1-0 Liverpool. Dalglish scores his 24th goal in Liverpool's colours. That starting with Neil's long ball forward. Johnson a touch on to Jimmy Case, releasing it perfectly in the path of Dalglish. Villa were all over the place, and a super little goal. Away with the corner. And surely, well, eventually Dalglish has got it. Somebody else might have got a touch. Dalglish has chalked up his second goal. 19 minutes have gone. It's 2-0 Liverpool. It's a wicked corner in from Highway and was not cleared by the Villa defenders. Dalglish had 2 bites at the cherry and made the second one count.
Dermot sprinting across the box. Kennedy is in there. He's got the header. Dalglish the shot, and it's going in.
2-0 per il Liverpool. Avete visto ancora una volta la testa di Kennedy svettare più in alto nell'area tedesca e servire Dalglish, che con un perfetto a volo di sinistro ha infilato Cliff per la seconda volta. Rivedete l'azione. Probabilmente il portiere era anche coperto dal compagno Bonov.
There's the pass. And really quite a soft shot, but beautifully played just inside that far post.
Thompson had it flicked away from him by Butcher. Alan Kennedy, well, that's not his better foot, let's put it that way, but Dalglish is onside and can make it 4. Well, not quite the quality of the previous goals, but it's Kenny Dalglish's 4th of the season. Came from a miscue by Alan Kennedy that just put him through. He was just onside and he took his time to put it away. Case. Miss hit, but it's found Dalglish and he turns and scores! I suspect that was mishit by Jimmy Case, but it couldn't have been mishit to a better player than Kenny Dalglish. Brilliant on the turn, round Perryman and in under Danes. 10 minutes gone, 1-0 to Liverpool, and Dalglish has got his 5th goal of the season. Case. McDermott. Several times so far, Liverpool have tried these hard, low crosses into the box. No profit from them yet, but they can be very difficult to deal with. Dermot put in by Highway. And the chest down by Perryman dropped nicely for Dalglish, and now Kennedy. And Souness, can he turn on it? Pulled it back for Case. Dalglish! To Dalglish, and he deflected it past Danes. Thompson. By Johnson. Dalglish has got round his man now. Little chip. referee. There was only one ending in view then. Middleton spread himself. Dalglish waited. Toe end over the top. 3-0. Highway. Johnson. Beautiful ball. And a great break by Hansen. Will he score? He set it up for Dalglish. 5-0. What a marvellous goal. What a beautiful goal.
And the scorer of two and the makers of two others there was, of course, the emerging leader of Liverpool in the 80s, Kenny Dalglish.
Here's Souness. McDermott's in here. Dalglish. Dalglish turning Morland, who got back, but it's still Dalglish. Oh! A brilliant goal.
Liverpool are playing from right to left in the first half in the dark shorts, and it's David Johnson starting that attack, Terry McDermott on the right, and the scorer in the centre, Kenny Dalglish, who always seems to do well against Ipswich. His goal also knocked them out of the FA Cup last season in the 6th round.
Johnson, or rather Jordan, keeping it in play for Neil. It's Thompson. And now Case. Flicked in there for Dalglish. Oh, Dalglish! And a goal! Dalglish! You can't give him a moment to think or a yard to work in the penalty area, and that's what United did there. But what skill! Bailey couldn't quite get to it, and just inside that far post. Liverpool a goal up. Kenny Dalglish. O'Leary. Steve Wolf. Challenged by Ricks, but riding it. Now Neil, McDermott, Johnson to Souness, and just a touch, but Dalglish will score. In the end, Liverpool had too many men free, and Dalglish got the final touch. Getting it inside to Neil, then McDermott, then Johnson, now Souness, and Jennings does very well here, but nobody to stop Dalglish.
Kennedy came in, so did Thompson. Was away in the end by Alveston. Here's Thompson. Alan Kennedy. Did that nicely. Dalglish! The scorer, his 22nd of the season for Liverpool, and a goal beautifully made for him by Alan Kennedy, who over on the left-hand side there checked, came back inside Steve Coppell, delivered the cross to the far post, and Dalglish put it away.
Kenny Dalglish showed how to keep cool and pick the spot.
Can break here with Ricks, can they? Not much support up front, only Sunderland, and he was beaten by Hansen, who comes all the way and finds Dalglish, who's onside. And that is absolutely outstanding finishing by the footballer of the year, Kenny Dalglish. What a goal! That was absolutely world-class. Alan Hansen pressing from defence, made it possible by keeping cool and bringing the ball through himself, defeating any attempt to play the offside game. Fed Dalglish, who went on, made a real monkey out of poor Walford, who he left on his backside, and then the clinical finish past Pat Jennings. He's enjoying this run, the fullback, Johnson. Souness. Again, Alan Kennedy. Dalglish.
Deflected. Dalglish will claim the goal for Liverpool, but that also got a deflection. That's 2 deflected goals past Seeley now. Dalglish, who took a long time to get across from the left, he got the shot in, and it ricocheted off a player. It seemed to go between Gillespie and Johnson, actually, and it went past Seeley, and Liverpool have scored again with a deflection. Dalglish. Neil. Crossed by Case. Butcher's there again. Ray Kennedy. Dalglish. It's there. Well, the Manchester City defence were looking to the linesman. They thought a hint of offside there. The referee says no. The ball came down beautifully to Dalglish. He could hardly miss. Liverpool are 2-0 up. Dalglish showing why he's so highly rated amongst his fellow professionals here today. Free kick then to be taken by Phil Neal. Ray Kennedy's head. Gets it. And Dalglish. There it is. Well, that was just easy. So the free kick went straight to Kennedy's head. He nodded it down. Dalglish said, "Thank you very much." The score, 0-3.
Hansen. Width on the side, and Kennedy ghosting into an empty space. Mistake by Hughes, gave it to Dalglish, and it's the opening goal. Dalglish celebrates. Johnson, first time to McDermott, Dalglish, and that's through.
Good ball forward from Downs, cut out easily by Phil Neal and pushed forward himself in support here as Powell comes over. Neal inside well to Dalglish, now they're open. Johnson is pulled back here and Dalglish has got it straight in. Beaten again. Well, there's a lovely goal, but they're going through them like knife through butter. That was a bad ball forward. Phil Neal did well to come up in support, and look at Dalglish summing up the situation very quickly, although he's got Johnson on his left-hand side. In it goes from the right-hand side, just like Johnson's goal a couple of minutes earlier. 3-0. Dalglish, his 13th.
Case to take the corner. That was by Johnson. Clearance by Francis. In again by Hansen, Cannon heading it straight up in the air, Dalglish challenging, Gilbert there, Dalglish trying to smuggle his way through, and then chip it away from Burridge. What an astonishing goal by Kenny Dalglish! A mixture of cheek and genius. There really didn't seem a goal on there. He's battling away with 1, 2, 3 players around him, and still manages to beat John Burridge.
That's McDermott. Neil. And it was down and put straight in by Kenny Dalglish. And Shilton, for once, hangs his head down. Shilton, a lonely figure as he walks back. And Peter Shilton acknowledging that he was at fault there. He really is irritated with himself. He knelt and bowed, got up, and really kicked the ground there. Shilton got there to the ball, couldn't hold it. It came loose to Dalglish, and Liverpool take the lead through Dalglish after 32 minutes.
Case. Dalglish in the box in the middle. Here is McDermott. And there's Dalglish! McDermott found by Neil. And the cross only about a yard out. And Kenny Dalglish down on all fours to get the nod in. 4-3 to Liverpool. Kenny Dalglish, who's complained a bit, hoped a bit, hasn't always got what he thought he should have got. In the end, perhaps has got the winner.
Clayton found Royal well, but it's all broken down. A Case on for number 7, Dalglish, and that's the second. The defence totally split. Jimmy Case made the pass, and Kenny Dalglish produced the finish. And in that sort of position, Liverpool are clinical and really devastating. Once the defence was split, Case was there in the middle. He saw the possibility. He slotted the ball through, and this time Kenny Dalglish made no mistake at all. Johnson wide on the left-hand touchline, onside. Kennedy's gone into the middle. There's Kennedy. Here's Dalglish. Puts it beyond recall. And Bristol City paid for their own attacking in trying to save the game. The ball played out to David Johnson on the left. Ray Kennedy was the only man forward, as he is so often coming from midfield. Knocked it down, and then the whole game seemed to turn into slow motion as the ball trickled loose and Dalglish got a second chance to put it in.
Kennedy, Dalglish and McQueen again, and McQueen has slipped and Dalglish has a clear run at goal, and he scored! Once Gordon McQueen had slipped, the rest was formality. Kenny Dalglish gets his 20th goal of the season to put Liverpool in front. McQueen left on the seat of his pants, Dalglish squeezing it in by the near post. It's 1-0 to Liverpool, and we've been playing almost 15 minutes. Souness. Owen. Dalglish and Fairclough in the middle, but that was a header away by O'Leary. Souness. Owen. Dalglish to Kennedy and back again. And Dalglish goes through and scores! Now that has made a different game of it. Now that is exactly what Liverpool needed early in the game. Dalglish taking the return pass, holding off two challenges, and through he goes, and that's 1-0. Kenny Dalglish, goal number 21 this season.
Bill Thompson playing it forward again. Dalglish getting ahead of there. Kennedy playing it back there. McDermott storming in on this one. Played here for Souness. How much more can anybody stand of this sort of tension? Nodded in again, and he might be there. Dalglish! Right at the last! They're off the Liverpool bench! And Arsenal were just seconds away from Wembley. And now, well, who knows? Kenny Dalglish has scored when the referee had added for drama. And we're going to get another 30 minutes of it now. Of that you can be absolutely sure. 30 minutes, of course, when Liverpool will play with 10 men. Touched on there, and always just that little bit out of Arsenal's grasp. O'Leary couldn't quite get up high enough. Souness heading it on. Nodded in once more, I think, there by Phil Thompson. And in the end, it falls for Dalglish to hit it from such close range.
Johnson, Dalglish. Wide on the right case. Found himself a lot of space out here. And Hilaire is spending a lot of his time covering. But to no avail there as Dalglish scores the first goal of the season for Liverpool from the cross. It's been coming, and when Neil turned that one in, Dalglish threw himself to the header, and there was nothing Barron could do about that. Kennedy back to Cohen. Dalglish, never quite sure which way he'll turn. And got it back onto his left foot. It's always the danger. Goal manufactured by Kenny Dalglish out of absolutely nothing. Don't need any telling that there are all kinds of dangers here. The kick's being quickly taken to Cohen. And Cohen tries to chip the goalkeeper and hits the bar. Lee, Dalglish, that's 3-0. A goal that Kenny Dalglish has earned, and a goal that was virtually scored twice. Lovely bit of work by Cohen that comes back off the bar, and some beavering away there by Lee, and there's an empty goal for Dalglish to head into.
And goal number 2 out of the blue. Well, the Altrincham defence caught napping, I suppose, but an extremely good back-headed flick there by Kenny Dalglish, and that's the kind of thing that often catches goalkeepers so unawares. McDermott in possession, coming forward, thundering forward. Dalglish going in. And it's a goal. The second one from Kenny Dalglish, and it looks so simple. The Altrincham defence was stretched. Liverpool broke. And it was there, a simple movement to the middle. Dalglish taking the ball, taking the cross on the right on the half volley, and side foot into the back of the net. Liverpool 3. Altrincham 0.
I would assume the Liverpool forwards want West Ham to attack a bit more, to give them a breather and to give them a bit more space.
Well, it's Liverpool doing some more attacking now. And it's Phil Neal. And West Ham have certainly got plenty back, taking Brian Clough's point there. McDermott playing it in. Dalglish! Beautiful ball played in here by McDermott, and how superbly it was taken there on the volley, on the turn by Kenny Dalglish, and that's 1-1. Kenny Dalglish, who scored in every round, and my word, the goal that has now beaten Phil Parkes was maybe as precious as any of them. What about it, Brian?
Oh, it was an absolute beautiful goal. He delayed his pass. It was taken before it reached the floor. Phil Parkes had no chance whatsoever with that. That was a brilliant goal.
Then, 27 minutes in, Kenny Dalglish put Liverpool on their way, like this. It was all the Kop had been waiting for.
Sammy Lee to take the corner for Liverpool. Driven in hard, and the flick header from Dalglish, and it's in!
Kenny Dalglish has broken the duck, which has lasted since November of last year. Sammy Lee's corner, and Kenny Dalglish with a real flick header which caught Perry Digweed completely by surprise, makes it pay. The corner driven in hard from Sammy Lee, and Kenny Dalglish, a powerful header. Digweed got there, couldn't hold it, and it rolled over the line. 1-0 to Liverpool.
Corner to Liverpool. Oh, Whelan with a shot. Dalglish. Tremendous strike by Roddy Whelan. Great finish by Kenny Dalglish. After 2 minutes of the second half, look at the way Whelan cracked that. Jim Arnold couldn't hold it. Kenny Dalglish went in, and that's 1-0. Neil is also in the penalty area. It's played short to Souness. McDermott. Oh, here's a chance again, perhaps for Dalglish. Oh! He's got his second, and the Kop are going wild. Look at those Liverpool players. There's a fan in there. Liverpool are 2 up, and Dalglish can do nothing wrong. Terry McDermott put that ball through. Dalglish was behind the defence, but Mann tried to reach him. His finish was clinical. Richards, Whelan, Souness, Neil, Dalglish. Oh, what a goal! Wolves have got 2 players, 3 players on the ground, flat out in the area. Bradshaw is one. But how do you stop a goal like that from a player like Kenny Dalglish?
Dalglish, it might break for him, it does! On the stroke of half-time. Forward from Kennedy, Dalglish was sensing what was on here, ran a little kindly for him off Steggles, but he needed no second chance.
Whelan is poised way on the far side of the goal to make a run. And the header from Dalglish, who was also left completely unmarked. And well may Ipswich hang their heads. Look at the space Dalglish was allowed here. It was a case of pick your spot.
Rush. Lee. Dalglish has made the run, Clark is with him. Oh, Dalglish has got past him. And how did he get it in from there? Kenny Dalglish gives Liverpool the lead. 5 minutes gone. Bad mistake, though, in the heart of the Sunderland defence. And the culprit, Jeff Clark, really. Dalglish eluding the challenge and just recovering himself and through Siddle's legs. Kenny Dalglish gives Liverpool the lead. McDermott. Dalglish. He's got a bit of room. Oh, that is just brilliant from Kenny Dalglish. You don't give Kenny Dalglish room anywhere. 2-0 to Liverpool. There really didn't look to be that much danger, but Dalglish saw he'd been given room and he had the time to line up the shot, and that was just inch perfect. Siddle had no chance. 16 minutes gone.
Neil. Souness. Lee. Dalglish. Feet up there. Oh, Dalglish is through. Kenny Dalglish. Clements had no chance at all. And is that the goal which clinches the First Division title? Kenny Dalglish, the scorer. It might have looked easy, but how cool he kept when he found himself with only the goalkeeper to beat. He checked, waited a moment, and slipped the ball in. 55 minutes gone, 2 goals in 4 minutes. There's Hansen. Craig Johnson is pulled away to the left wing. Alan Kennedy also on that side, on the ball now. And Dalglish is fairly offside. Offside, I think. The referee looks to the line and the flag was up. That flag was up before the cross came in, or as it came in, and the goal does not stand.
O'Reilly. Rush might collect this. Maybe fouling Price, but Mr. Courtney saw nothing wrong. 2-0, Dalglish. But here's Rush beating O'Reilly. Lawrenson at the near post. Dalglish. A second for Dalglish.
Dalglish with the corner. He's gone in. Well, that really was a strange goal from Kenny Dalglish. And Aston Villa find themselves 2 goals down. The ball coming across the area, no one could get a foot to it for Villa. It went past Rimmer and into the far corner.
As the temperature dropped, Liverpool began to play with more urgency, and Kenny Dalglish scored the equaliser in the second half.
Problems here for Ipswich, who have pulled everyone back. Rush certainly fell into the area, but the point of contact was on the edge. It's Dalglish, splendidly executed. Ipswich will wonder about whether the free kick should have been given. Liverpool will celebrate the way that they took it. Kennedy over the ball, and Dalglish found a way round the wall. The goal coming 20 minutes into the second half, after 65 minutes of Liverpool frustration. Neil. Probing forward again, and Dalglish has made space for himself. And tried to curl it, and does! A great moment for a master craftsman. It's his 300th goal in senior club football for Celtic and Liverpool. And if anyone could find a way through a mass defence, it's Kenny Dalglish. Rush, Johnston, Dalglish, and Liverpool a level. Clinically done. United held the advantage for 4 minutes. Rush for the first touch, and what a good ball played by Craig Johnston for Dalglish to finish so decisively. Stoke have left Craig Johnston. It's over his head. Neil. It's McElroy who got a foot in. Hansen. Dalglish. Whelan is the Liverpool player jumping. Dalglish collects. Seven minutes gone. Alan Hansen starting it off, coming from deep. Dalglish with the first touch, and he read the header from Whelan.
Dalglish. A big piece of defending by Dave Watson. Souness. It came for Lee, and now for Rush. And Dalglish. 3-0. Less than 2 minutes played in the second half. It's the 19th of the season for Dalglish. It was something of a fortunate touch it seemed from Souness, but it was effective to find Lee. Rush was in the clear, and it dropped off Berry right on the line for Dalglish.
Apparent indecision. I wonder whether that's so. Armstrong. Liverpool have certainly had more of the play since they went behind. And here's Dalglish with a chance to make it one each. And he does. May well have gone off right in the end, but I'm sure that Dalglish will claim the goal, and with every justification for doing so. 13 minutes gone. Peter Shilton beaten with the cross shot from Kenny Dalglish.
That's a fine ball. Hansen to Rush. They seem to find angles other teams don't appreciate. Lee. Dalglish. Lee again. Robinson. Back heel to Dalglish, surely. Yes, it was. It's on here. And Dalglish has scored. A quite magnificent goal. And Liverpool prove again that there's no team better in Britain and maybe in Europe at passing the ball. The switch then was terrific. You could count the passes and appreciate them all. In the end, Robinson backheeled the ball to Dalglish, and the man they call the master craftsman fired in his first goal of the season to put Liverpool 2-0 up. And after Arsenal's best spell of the match, Liverpool, having absorbed all that, come back and score again.
A far pensare che la formazione inglese potesse ottenere magari qualche rete di più. Il gol è stato segnato da Dalglish, uno dei grandi giocatori del Liverpool, della formazione rossa di Liverpool, che ha sfruttato per una volta tanto le sue doti di grande opportunista, la sua grande sensibilità nell'area di rigore, raccogliendo, come vediamo, un pallone vagante per battere il portiere avversario. Un'azione che sembrava in pratica.
It took 70 minutes of constant pressure before Dalglish found his way through.
Boarding guard. Good tackle and rushes away here. He's onside too. Can he keep his cool? Dalglish can. And that's the goal which equals the record for a British player in the Champions Cup. Peterson. Souness wins it fairly. Dalglish, can this be the record breaker? It is. Kenny Dalglish finally surpasses the man who was his childhood hero, Dennis Law.
It's been played short for Dalglish. He's got it! That's the goal that Kenny Dalglish wanted. He's made history. No wonder the Liverpool players go to him. And what a goal with which to clinch the century. Cutting in from the right and firing it beautifully wide of Cooper into the far side of the goal. Well, that's quite a moment to witness, especially for those of us here at the ground, and it'll be recorded throughout football.
Dalglish made it 2-0 with the sort of chip he can hit with remarkable accuracy.
Exactly 3 minutes left now. Long ball from Phil Neal, and Kenny Dalglish! Number 2! No! Yes, it's there. I thought for a moment it had been disallowed. Has it been disallowed? It has. The flag was down, and Kenny's shot right at the end is disallowed.
I can't think it was offside. I don't know if he fouled Stevens here, did he? Did he foul him? He may have given first push at the back, but he certainly didn't look to foul still. He didn't look to be offside.
It is a very, very difficult job, player and manager. Have you had thoughts about how you're going to combine the two?
Probably badly, but that remains to be seen.
But will you...
Well, it's tremendous help, really, Martin. It's the entire background staff have given me their full support. They remained intact and they've stayed. Bob Paisley is there decided for the games. Joe Fagan's remained and he's helped me look at some teams. And really, I've had tremendous support from everyone, including the players and obviously the board itself. And if I can't do it, it's only through my own fault, my own inability.
Order was soon restored to the city of Liverpool, though, when Kenny Dalglish was left in front of an open goal to score the winner.
So then away go Everton from right to left in front of this capacity crowd, 52,500, a sellout crowd. Everton having won the last 3 derby matches, but as Kenny Dalglish says, that counts for nothing on the day. Derby matches are one-offs. Here's Dalglish. Oh, and a goal! What a start from Liverpool! It was a magnificent goal by Dalglish. Well, I was just saying they're one-offs, and that's a one-off from Kenny Dalglish. What a spectacular start. And the first player manager in Liverpool's history has given them the lead in the very first minute of this game. Just 25 seconds gone, and Liverpool have taken the lead through Kenny Dalglish.
Sure enough, the old master, Kenny Dalglish, pulled out some magic with a superb goal. And that's the way it ended, 1-1 with everything to play for in the second leg.
The travelling faithful didn't have long to wait for the opening goal, though. Ronnie Whelan supplies the pass, Barry Cowdrell makes a hash of it, and Dalglish rarely misses from here.
Gillespie, Beglin again. Whelan. And Dalglish is in here. Yes! The player-manager scores the goal that may edge Liverpool nearer to their 16th championship. The fans celebrate, 24 minutes gone. And June Beglin's presence in the Liverpool attack was so important. He had the earlier shot, he stayed forward, and when Dalglish got free, that was an unerring finish. Linex on the ball now, and that sort of pass is an invitation to Liverpool to do something late in the day. Ronnie Whelan. Dalglish. That's a superb goal, and you just can't give Liverpool anything. Steve Linex gave the ball away in the centre of the field. Ronnie Whelan broke, and Kenny Dalglish produced a goal here, which was the hallmark of a really fine player. How many times we've seen him come inside on his left foot and curl a shot like that beyond the goalkeeper.
Johnston, tricking Pike, and again. The West Ham have got plenty back. Denison, McMahon, going round Orr, bringing in Beglin. Dalglish is darting forward.
And it's gone in. It was deflected, but Dalglish will say that's mine. And Liverpool go into the lead again, and there was little that Parks could do about it. What a glorious move forward it was by Liverpool, though. And that little darting run by Dalglish, taking it on his left foot. And although there was a wicked deflection that might well have wrong-footed Parks, it goes into the back of the net, Liverpool into the lead. And Kenny Dalglish goes down as the scorer.
Johnson's header, won by Gale. Tony Gale again. towards the point. Time is being added on as Kenny Dalglish goes looking for goal number 5. And another one! Well, just like his earlier one, it was a wicked deflection, but right on time, Liverpool make it 5, and Kenny Dalglish is second of the game. He's kept a clean sheet in 10 of his last 15 games, which gives you an idea of the task facing Southampton now. Touch on there by Craig Johnston. Rush battling with Bond. And what great acceleration there by Craig Johnston. It falls for Kenny Dalglish. And the player-manager celebrates with the second goal. That's the work of the master craftsman. Curling it round. And just inside the post to beat Childerman. What a great break here by Johnston. Crossed in, Southampton caught wrong-footed there. And here's Dalglish. A quick look around. And gliding it wide of the defender. Wide of Peter Shilton. Back of the net, 2-0.
Rush. Here's Dalglish. And he's hit it too high for Sutton. That was a brilliant strike, because to my mind, Kenny Dalglish just feinted to curl it. Instead, he drilled it, and it deceived Sutton. A touch from Walsh, then from Rush. He looked to one corner, and then found the other. Sutton will be disappointed. Dalglish delighted. His 8th goal overall this season, and at a telling time.
Hansen aurrera McMahon kontrolatu gainera baloia. McMahonek Dalglishi eta Dalglishek gol. Bita huts Liverpoolek Osasunari irabazten diola. Garbi dago, jokoz ere garbi ikusi liteke, eta sartu duten bigarren gol hau politago iaia eliteke egin. Gainera badirudi gauzak erresegi egiten dituztela hasier. Horra hor errepikaldia. Horra hor. Ondoren baloia Dalglishi sartu dion McMahon. Orain Nicol. Gola ikusten ari gara berriz. McMahonek kontrolatu. Eskuinez ederki sartu, Dalglishek jaso, eta...
Houghton. It's McMahon. Leaving it to Barnes. Beginning to wander. And Relly's getting back into the business again. McMahon. To Dalglish. Well, that's great play, Barnes. Tries to curl it round, that must be a goal, it is. Kenny Dalglish with you believe. And he loves it. Isn't it marvellous to see a broad smile on that man's face again? And football and scoring goals, which is what he was born for, has done it for him. Look at this. Beautiful little depth touch. He's been full of them all afternoon. And getting up there very quickly on that mistake by Bonner.
Last night he turned back the clock to become a player again, appearing as a late substitute against Derby.
Everyone wants to play, don't they? Everyone wants to show on the occasion. And the best way for me to say thank you to them is I thought maybe to put the jersey on it and run out and play.
Did you enjoy
maybe in hindsight, well, maybe in hindsight they would think that was the wrong thing to do. But I enjoyed it. As I said, playing's the best part of football. And the people that stand in the court were doing something that I love to have done, and I couldn't do it. So I guess some probably they'd love to do as well.